What's up, y'all? So, new next episode. We're at Ji Rong Duck. You know, this has been a staple in the 626 for a while. I've always been wanting to make a video out here because, you know, I've been here a few times and I do like their food. So let's order that duck. So we've talked to the head chef of Ji Rong Duck and they said his name was Mr. Pang. So he allowed us to ask him some questions about their famous Peking duck. So the one thing I asked them about, most importantly, is how many ducks do they go through a day? And they said usually Monday through Friday, they go through about 50 ducks a day. But they said when it comes to the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, they do 100 ducks a day, which is double, which is, I think it's kind of insane. But it makes sense because, you know, they've been in business for 20 years or more. And also the head chef has been here since 2004. So basically when they opened was also in 2004. So the head chef, I asked him like, do you only do the duck or do you do other jobs as well? Well, he says as the head chef, he has to know the process of everything and how everything is done. So he also is with their cooking, stir frying, frying, most importantly the cutting. As you can see from the Peking duck here, the arcs, the form, the skin, it's all very nicely placed, especially the duck breast that's cut very evenly. Like all this matters, especially when you've been serving quality for the last 20 years. I also asked them, what's the main difference between Ji Rong and other duck restaurants? And he said, well, the biggest difference between us and them are our skin is super crispy. It's almost as if you were eating a potato chip, right? But also the quality of the ingredients. He says he handpicks every duck that they have come into the restaurant. And it's also very important where they come from. And he has a whole dry aging process that goes along with it. You'll probably see a little bit of that. But yeah, all these processes ensure a great tasting, crispy, juicy Peking duck. So I'm gonna make the roll. Bear with me guys, I've never been good at arts and crafts, but I am good at eating, so we'll stick with that. So first of all, you'll take a crepe, most likely just one, and I'll spread it out. Oh, there you go. Placement. Then you'll get some of the hoisin sauce. Nice spread layer. Add a little bit of some cucumber, like one or two. And then add some green onion with it. A little bit, a lot, really up to you. Depends on how you want to do it. Grab a piece of skin. A little bit of the duck meat. Give it a quick wrap. Like I said before, I'm not good at wrapping stuff, so don't judge, guys. Oh. I heard the way you tuck and roll. Fold the sides in. Can't really fold the sides in, but I guess you roll. Looks somewhat like that. All right, but you know, without further ado, let's go for a taste. I truly feel that their skin really is above the rest. Like that crispy skin, you can't get it anywhere else. Sure, that the temperatures and stuff that remain the same. You know, of course, when you're best eating Peking duck, you love to eat it hot. But man, this skin is just different. Like it's nothing we really had anywhere else except here. Overall, I love their duck flavor. So another way we eat this is by grabbing one of the crispy skin and dipping it in sugar. And this gives it a slight sweet taste. You know what I'm saying? Totally different experience than eating it savory and wrapping it up. If you want to just get the pure essence of the duck skin, I think this is probably the best way to eat it. Little sugar. Delicious. So another dish that they're famous for is their signature walnut shrimp. Now this walnut shrimp is different from other ones because usually when you order a shrimp and walnuts or honey walnut shrimp, they usually come stir fried in a pile. And so, but this one is more fried individually. But I think this could be a good thing because it ensures that a crunchy texture. Instead of just being covered in entire of sauce, it kind of makes it soggy. So we're about to give it a try right now and see how it goes. I think the sauce coming through very brightly, like slightly, like have a lime flavor. But the texture of the shrimp is great, crispy. Almost thinking like tempura, but you got that honey walnut taste to it, which I think is great. And the size of these shrimps, they're massive. They're pretty big. Like usually you see the walnut shrimps that are like pretty small. These are huge shrimps. I can see why it's their signature dish. All right, y'all, so right here, we got their special broccolini, or one of their signature dishes that we ordered. I'm gonna give it a try. Supposedly it's supposed to be a little spicy, and you know, they got some pork with it, but I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, little bite, oh, wait. It has a good Sichuan flavor. Like I mentioned before, a little spicy, but I think it's a spicy level that anyone can handle. Unless you're really bad with spice, then maybe order something else. I didn't have other like stir-fried vegetables that without chili, but if you just like a little bit of spice, this is definitely what you should get. Try some of the pork that was stir-fried into it. They have more of a crispy flavor to it. It's not really like, I would say per se tender. It's more crunchy. Maybe that's what they were trying to do with this dish. Instead of just using tender pork, they want to give you a different texture of other things. Which is good because I feel like this broccolini is also very, crunchy as well. But overall taste, I would definitely order this. If you're not a big fan of vegetables like I am, this would definitely be the thing to do. Ooh. Saucy. So y'all like Foodlosopher service or what? Give me a strand. Get a little bit of everything. Make sure a bite that has all the 5 delights, as they call it. So right here, we're gonna take a bite of it and see how it is. Yeah, as I predicted, super refreshing. I like that slight hint of mustardy flavor. You know, it starts to tingle the senses. If you don't like mustard, maybe leave out the mustard. Use more of the chili oil and sesame sauce. But if you do like that slight, sour flavor, mustard taste, definitely add it in. I think it brings another depth of flavor into it, and it slightly opens up the appetite a little more, rather than it's having sesame sauce. But I would definitely get this dish if I was here. One of their signature dishes. Everything's pretty good. I enjoyed it. So that concludes our dinner at Ji Rong Duck. I would say definitely hit this place up if you've never tried it. Their duck is, I would say, one of a kind. On this beautiful Friday afternoon or dinner, I think we had an amazing experience. The service was great. Everyone was really nice. And I'm so thankful that they gave us the opportunity to let us see how the kitchen operates. And yeah, I would say come try it out.